Hi guys, how are you guys doing? This is Rebecca, NCWQ here. Well, let's say my car is fixed now, thank God. It was the starter. It is home and it is parked. Um, I have an insurance company which actually had me, and I was livid today. My phone was dropping the call every time I tried to call my insurance company for roadside assistance. The phone number kept dropping. And I was lucky because my sister drove over to come help me out and take the battery and me to the AutoZone. And the store was nice enough to let my car stay parked at the gas pump. And yeah, so we took the battery over to the AutoZone, had them check the battery. The guy told me that the battery was perfect, no problems. And he came back and told me, he said, it must be your starter because I told him, I said, none of my lights are dimming in my vehicle. So that rules out alternator. So after that, we went back to the car and he had given me a number to get a hold of Triple G, I believe it's Triple G, roadside mechanic. And the guy was really good. He actually was at my home before I even made it to my home, and was waiting and didn't like take off and leave even though there was problems with the towing service because when I called for the towing service, I kept getting hang up calls after hang up call and it kept hanging up on me. Instead of dialing through, it would be like act like it was going to call and then hang up. And my sister was calling from her phone, but she couldn't make the account under her phone because she has Liberty Mutual as well, and it wasn't one of her cars that were being towed. So, anyways, finally, I get a message that my car is going to be picked up. And I was told that they were about 2 to 3 miles away. However, it took another 20 minutes until the tow truck driver got there. And then my car got towed to my house. And the guy was really nice. He actually knew the tow truck driver, so that was a plus for me. Apparently, he's been working on cars for a really long time. And he started on my car, and it took him about 40 minutes and had everything done, put back together, and started up. But it cost me $350 for everything. And just so y'all know, that's taken away from me paying my bills and my rent this next month. I had gotten everything caught up and had everything to where I was going to be able to make it, and this is a Debbie Downer for me. So I'm going to show you some pictures because I downloaded the pictures. That's my car getting ready to be towed from Circle K. That's the one of it being worked on at the house. You can see the guy underneath the car working on the starter. And the other one, oops, that's not one. That's the first one I think I showed you guys. Let's see the last one. No, that's not it either. Hang on. Yeah, that's from the other side when they were hooking the tires up to the dolly. The starter in my car is up towards the front, so it's not in the back somewhere. I'll be honest with you, it's a good car, other than this happening. And I'm going to say, haven't talked to the people that had owned the vehicle before me. Um, they had stated that they had really never had any problems with this car. They were the one-time owners of the vehicle. So this is the most that this car has had as a problem, crossing fingers and knocking on wood. then this has been a good running vehicle. He did say that I would need to get my I forget what they're called. They're like oil pans on top, the gaskets or whatever they're called. He said I did need to have that done, have them sealed because apparently it was oil had dripped down there and gotten on the starter and it killed the starter. But he said that took over a lot of time. So I do have, as he said, an oil leak. But he said it's not a major leak, so it's not something I need to worry about immediately. I did add this to my fundraiser, so you can see there is a photo here. And I did increase my fundraiser if y'all want to help. Um, it is very much appreciated. My rent is due on the 29th, and today is the 18th, so I have until the 29th because y'all know the first is New Year's. I had hoped I'd go into New Year's owing nothing and everything paid up, and I was feeling like I had been blessed. I should have known. Last night I had a nightmare, and I should have known that things weren't going to be a good day for me. It's funny. Every time something bad has happened, I've had a nightmare the night before. It's like an ominous thing. I'll have a nightmare about something, and it can be really crazy. And I had like a nightmare, and I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and was just shell shocked from it. And I thought, okay. And I went back to sleep. Got up today, wanted to go get a few groceries and stuff because I wasn't able to go out yesterday. We needed some more water because I like to keep water around here. Plus, we can't drink the water because of the forever chemicals in the water. So I needed to go get more water and bread and peanut butter and stuff for my granddaughter. And so I went to go to get that. And it was funny because when I went to go start the car up, it did this little at first, right? And then started up. And I was like, okay, it's just really cold out. So, no biggie. And I thought it's just because of the weather. And it's because it rained a lot yesterday or whatever. And I didn't drive. Well, I did drive yesterday. I drove to the gas station and back. And I thought, well, maybe I got water there. I just dried out. So I didn't think too much of it and went to the post office and car started up fine when I left the post office and drove back. I actually stopped by the dollar store and got the milk, went to the gas station and stopped there to get $5 gas. Went to get in, start the car up, and it went click. And I thought, oh, that's not good because it wouldn't start. And I thought, well, I said to myself, self, something's wrong. It's not starting. But self was actually angry because self said, this car shouldn't be having a problem because, I don't need any problems right now. Knock on wood. So, anyway, that's how my day's been. I just should have known. I should have known from that dream I had last night today was not going to be a good day, you know. But let's cross fingers. Let's cross fingers here that we don't have any more drama with this car because, this car has actually been a nice vehicle. It's been nice to drive. Even though I'm now getting used to driving again, I'm doing a lot better than I was. I'm not as scared driving anymore, um, which is getting better for me. So I don't need any more drama, no more headaches, no more of that. So as far as earthquake updates, I did plan to do one this afternoon, but it is 5 o'clock now, so it is past my window, and I will do an update more than likely tomorrow because of all this stuff that happened today. I'm just so not in the mood to actually go looking up stuff today and making a video and whatnot. We can look and see if there's been any big earthquakes. That would be a good thing. You guys, just so y'all know, I try to share my life with you guys. I try to share the ins and outs of what's going on in my life. There's been several earthquakes in California. There was a 2.5 and a 2.4. Hmm. I try to share my life with you guys and let y'all know I'm human. Things happen. I'm not perfect. Ooh, Gansu Ginghi region, border region China had a 6.0. Let's see here. Let's pull up just from today. We might put this on Google the Earth. Okay, let's export as KML. Maybe I'll do a real quick look around the planet here. You'll give me just a second. Okay, first off, Hawaii has been having earthquakes 2.0, 2.0, and a 2.1. California has had 5, 2.0, 2.4, 2.5, 2.0, and a 2.1. Texas has had quite a few 2.0, 2.8, 2.0. And that fourth one is just a pin that I put there. Those are nothing. Alaska has had a 2.9, and then there's been a 3.7 in the Andrew Islands. Coming around over here, this is our swarm region for the Philippines. You see they've had a 3.2, 3.7, a 3.0, a 2.9, and a 3.9, and a 3.3. Sulawesi has had a 3.0, a 3.5 Kepulauan Barat Daya, Indonesia, and 2.8 Timor region, and a 3.0 Kepulauan Alor, Indonesia. Back up a little bit and go over here, and there's been a 3.4 in Papua, Indonesia. Run down this way. You see this is New Zealand here. There has been a 5.0 in the Samoa Islands region and a 4.1 south of Fiji. Do not see any with New Zealand. We have a 3.6 in Thailand. This when you have the 6.0 Gansu Genji Genhe border region China, a 4.5 China, a 4.6 China, and 4.6 China. Those are aftershocks to the 6.0. Was probably bigger than that. Then we have a 3.5 Eastern Xinjiang India border region. Then we have a 3.1 and a 3.4 Kashmir India border region. And of course, Turkey is still swarming. We have a 1.6 Croatia, a 1.0 Northern Italy, a 0.7 France, a 1.2 in Germany, and a 3.0 in Germany. And then over here we have a 2.2, a 2.2, a 2.1. And those are all in the Strait of Gibraltar. Then we run down here real quick. You can see that there was a 2.4 and a 2.2 in Puerto Rico. and a 4.1, 4.1, and a 4.0 Mexico, and a 4.3 offshore El Salvador, and a 3.6 Costa Rica. Looks quiet through here. We had a 3.8 and a 4.0 near the coast of northern Peru. Down here, it looks like it's been quite busy. This is very volcanic here. We had a 2.5, a 2.5, 3.0, 3.3, and a 3.5, a 3.2, a 2.9, and a 3.5, a 3.0, a 3.2, 3.6, and a 3.1. And then over here, we had a 4.9 southeast to Easter Island. And still, I don't see anything on our bend here. And of course, they don't report them for Australia. And there's a 1.4 in Sweden. I didn't see that one, so sorry, you guys. I kind of missed that one. Sometimes I have to tilt up to be able to see if I missed something in the wrong area. Aha. Those are the Strait of Gibraltar, but there's one not over there. Okay, so we got all of the ones that were on Googly Earth through EMSC. Let's see here. Let's see what we may have missed on Oregon Live Earthquake Map. This was the 17th, there was a 2.7 there. And the 16th, there was a 2.9 there. But I want to see the East Coast. There was a 3.0 in Waltonville, Illinois on December 17th, which was yesterday. Sorry, you guys, on Sundays, I don't make videos. I take a day off. Observance, I am Christian. So I'm sorry, I don't do videos on Sundays. I don't see anything else here that I missed for yesterday. There was a 4.6 in Canada yesterday, and that was 129 kilometers southwest of Hansville, Canada. Iceland, December 17th, yesterday, a 4.9 in Wreck James Ridge. That's a biggie. Let me see here. I'm going to go to Facebook, which is my Facebook. Let's go Iceland. Go to my Iceland earthquake group. Go over here. And you can see that there has been earthquakes. Today's the 18th. So all of these earthquakes are for the 18th. Let's go all the way down. See how far these go for the 18th. Okay, they start here and go all the way up. Most of these are 0.1 and 1.0 and greater. Now I see a 2.0 here. So you can find these at en.vedur.is/earthquakes and volcanism/earthquakes/ and it's Icelandic Met Office. So I noticed that these don't tend to even at the 2.0, and I'm surprised because the 2.0 didn't make it onto the Oregon Live map, nor did I see it on the nor did I see it on EMSC. So let's see where it's located. and it was located here. This is the volcanic area that has been having volcanism. Rectines there. Blue Lagoon is here. So it's in the volcanic area. Doesn't surprise me. I mean, there was a 4.5 yesterday that was here. So yes, there's going to continue to be earthquakes over here. It's just that I noted that some of these earthquakes are not being posted on EMSC or USGS. I think that they should be. This was 4.6 kilometers west of Fayetteville. Um, Hopefully, I pronounced that correct. And that was today. Like the 1.6, 1.1, 1.2, 2.1, a 3.4. So, see, there's a 3.4 there too. So let's see, where's the 3.4? And it's 23.2 kilometers east southeast of Grimsby. So let's see where this one is. It's over here. And that's the Tjorns or Jorns fracture zone here. And that's Kolbensky Ridge over here. So this is a volcanic area. This is Eurasian North American plate, divergent boundary. So yeah, that didn't get put onto EMSC or USGS either, and it was a 3.4. I guess I'd question why it didn't make the list with USGS. Anyways, if you want to look these up, you have the link that I gave you, and join the Iceland Greenland earthquake group, and we do post the earthquakes there. In fact, I'm going to see if I can find that one again while I'm busy at this. Sorry, you guys, it's taking a minute to refine this, and I'm going to post it real fast. Do it live. There we go, 3.4. In post. Yay! And it looks funny. I'll go back and fix it in a little while. Oops. Let me do that. Well, at least get the picture here. 10 kilometers. I guess 10 kilometers. 10 km. All right. Oh, I got that one. Okay. So, as y'all can see, these are not making it onto EMSE because if they were, they would have been posted with my earthquakes from today. Right? Right. So, why weren't they? I don't see them. So, let's check again. The only one that's listed there is the one that I put there. Yep. Because even the one down here is not here. All right, so y'all know to go and check that site. I do have a link below my videos where I post the Facebook groups. Now, if you go to that website, there's a seismological page which shows you all of the links to different sites around the world where you can get data from different places in the world for the day. Anyways, you guys, I love you. If you want to help with my fundraiser, that's great. If you want to help through my PayPal, that's great. That's listed below the video. I've ranted and raved enough for today. I've cried today. I've been upset today. I've been happy today. I've had every single emotion I could think of. I just want things to get back to where I feel they're normal again. Anyways, you guys, much love. God bless. And I will see y'all either later or tomorrow. Much love.